Well, in your original questions, you didn't open up to experiences, but now that you did,
Yeah.
I'm going to talk about an experience. Then maybe I'll share an object. So an experience that changed the way I think about music was skydiving.
Oh, yeah.
There was a Groupon that appeared, and because I am the kind of person that likes to try things at least once, I decided to go skydiving. I had no idea what that really meant other than they strap you to someone else and you jump out of a plane. But that experience skydiving was mind blowing because time, at least for me, literally stopped when you were in free fall. I think, I probably free fell for 40 seconds, but that 40 seconds felt like 5 minutes, 7 minutes. It was the wackiest, most profound way of experiencing time that I've ever felt. And I really highly recommend it for all of us who think we are manipulators of time
Mm.
because I've never felt time stop before. I know I've seen it on TV and stuff like that where you pause and but I've never experienced it. So that was a truly life-changing experience and it makes you feel so small, right? Like it feels so helpless. You don't know what you're doing up there, just like floating around and like nothing is moving. And it's supposed to be 40 seconds, but it felt like years, maybe 7 minutes up there. And you can't fathom because this makes no sense in physics where time can just change like this. And I don't know how it directly affects the way I think of music. I know how it indirectly affects the way I think of music because I know some pieces are short, but it feels long. And sometimes I try to create that in my music, but I still don't know exactly how that works. It's just one of these like mysterious things where I'm still trying to figure out. Not that I'm actively trying to figure that out, but that was a life changing experience. Maybe I'll share a piece of other person's art that I found to be really life changing as well. So in college, I have a professor who was really a film buff. So I would ask like, "Hey, what films should I watch? Like, what's out there that is cool and interesting?" And they said, go watch some Kurosawa.
Yeah.
And I was like, Kurosawa, who is this person? Right. So I went to the library, picked out Rashomon, sat in a little booth thing and put the DVD in there and watched Rashomon alone. And that was a really strange experience because the movie was about the retelling of what happened from the eyes of multiple different people. And for me, that kind of told me that, our reality, my reality, might be different from other people's reality and might be different from another object's reality depending on where they have seen this event happen. So if I were an ant, life would be very different. If I were, I don't know, a leaf, or if I were whatever, fill in the blank, like there are so many different realities of that same event. And I think music is the same. It could be where you are in the room. It could be what prior experience you've had with the performers on stage. It could be what prior experiences you've had playing whatever instrument that's on stage. It could be anything. And that we shouldn't really just put our music in a single presentation to fit all, I think. And I guess that goes back to what we talked about before, right? Like I don't like to tell audiences how to think about my music. I like to just like have it be there and let people have their own ideas about it. And that's completely okay. In fact, I actually really like that so much more. So yeah, Rashomon.
Thank you so much for tuning in to Micromaker by Loose Leaf Transmissions. We hope you enjoyed this brief glimpse into the inner workings of the creative life. If this resonated with you, be sure to check out the full conversation on Music Maker with Tyler Kline, a podcast exploring craft and process, philosophy and inspiration, and the honest, often messy parts of being an artist, creative uncertainty, purpose and identity, and resilience. You can find Music Maker wherever you get your podcasts or by visiting musicmakerpodcast.com.